Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So somebody replied this video I made about Upwork, how I made money on Upwork, and she was like, please David, can you make a video on how to create a portfolio on freelancing? I've been trying portfolio but finding it so difficult because I don't have any client that I have worked with in the past. Please make a video on it because I understand you better than any other YouTuber. Thank you very much. So this video is all about how you can create a professional portfolio to get jobs as a freelancer. When I was doing website design and I was about to get jobs, my client, they will ask me, can you send your portfolio? Let me see some of your works you have done before. So most times they will ask you that, can I see something you have done, some of your previous samples? That's why portfolio is very important, right? If you don't have a portfolio and they ask you, can I see your portfolio, and you don't have any portfolio, then probably you have already lost that job, you have already lost that contract. So portfolio is pretty important, right? So make sure you take this video seriously, as I'm going to show you how you can create a professional portfolio that can attract new clients and attract new jobs. Now, the first of all is that you need a skill. First things first is that you need a digital skill, right? You need a skill. You want to be a freelancer, you want to make money online, you need to have a skill that you're selling to people, right? So whether it's graphic design, video editing, coding, programming, there are so many digital skills out there, right? So what skill are you selling? That's the first thing. Now, number two is that you need to be good at your skill, because if I have 10 people, 10 graphic designers, I'm going to choose the best graphic designer out of them, right? So you have to be that best person. So you have to have good work, professional skills. So it's not that you started learning graphic design for 1 month or 3 months and then you want to start getting jobs. That's not how it works. Try to learn your skill very well before you start looking for jobs. After you have learned your skill, now how do you now start to create a professional portfolio? Number one is very simple. If you have had previous jobs before, maybe you have worked with some clients in the past, then you can just get your samples, jobs done in the past, and upload it on your portfolio, right? Like you upload it on a file. And there are different portfolio platforms where you can upload your jobs. I'm coming to that later in the video. One important point is that make sure you upload a good project of your work, a good picture or image or display of your work that you're proud of, right? When you're uploading projects on your portfolio, don't post jobs that you are not happy with. Don't post jobs that is not very professional. Make sure you post your best works, with jobs that you can show anybody that yes, I did that, this is my work, right? Those are the kind of jobs you upload on your portfolio. And also you must have minimum of 3 to 4 of your works on your portfolio. If you have just one or two, it doesn't look very pro, right? But if you have like 4 jobs or five, or 6 or more, then yeah, you look like you have done multiple jobs and you are good at your work. Now, if you are somebody like this person that commented on my video that you have not worked with any client in the past, then there are different things you can do, right? Number one is that you can just create a portfolio worthy project, right? Let's say you design websites, then just you don't need to use a professional web hosting and domain. You can just use a demo account and create a professional website on it, then you upload it on your portfolio. But make sure you create a job that a client can ask for, right? A portfolio worthy project. Maybe you are a graphic designer, you can just design graphics, maybe design a graphic for a banner or a flyer that you know that someone can ask for, someone can need, and then just upload it on your portfolio, right? And then there's another thing some people usually do. When I started, I usually copy other people's projects and put it on my portfolio. But I will not recommend that because it can later backfire, because if the real owner of the project catches you or finds that you are using his project or his work, then you might be in serious trouble. But to be on the safe side, you want to rush, then you can do like that. Just get someone's project, put on your portfolio. But I definitely do not recommend that. If you want to do it the right way, then just take your time, work on a project yourself, then upload it on your portfolio. Now, moving on. What are some platforms that you can use to create portfolios? So there are different platforms, there are a lot of them, depending on what skill you are doing. For example, if you are into art, you do 3D art, 2D art, we have platforms like ArtStation. So that's a very good site where you can show your work, upload your profile, upload your project, and get jobs. Right? For programmers, you have sites like GitHub, you have sites like Dribble, where you can show some of your work. Then for random, maybe graphic designers, website designers, you have sites like Behance. This one I personally use most times, Behance, and it's very common. Most people use Behance to upload their projects and to create a portfolio. So, and one thing about this site is that most of all of these sites, they are very easy to create an account. So you just go on their website. For Behance, for example, go on Behance.com, you will sign up, create an account with them, with your Adobe company. Then you create an account, you upload your picture, put your profile, your description, all of that stuff, which is very simple. Then you go to create a project, you upload your project, and bam, you have a portfolio. So you upload like 3 or 4, minimum of 3, it should not be less than 3. There are also some little more details you are going to add. For example, you are uploading a portfolio on a flyer, and you will put the name of the flyer, the type of flyer, what it's used for, what you used to create the flyer, the software you used, how long it took you to create the flyer, some little more details and description of your work, so that when someone sees your portfolio, they can see more details about your work and if it's a good fit for them. The second platform or second way you can upload portfolio and show your work is using freelance platforms. Now, the popular freelance platforms, like Upwork and Fiverr, they also have inbuilt portfolio systems on there where you can show your work, right? Like Upwork, for example, on the profile section of Upwork, they have a whole subsection where you can upload your portfolio. It's literally titled portfolio on there, so you can post some of your work. Also, when you're creating a project on Upwork, after you put the description of the project, maybe you are creating a gig, like gig they call it on Fiverr. I will design a website for you. Then at the end of the session or in the middle of the session, you see where you can upload samples or upload gig photos, right? And right there you can upload different projects or different samples of your work. Same for Fiverr also. If you're creating a gig on Fiverr, at the end of the session of the gig session, you can also upload your works on Fiverr. And then the final way for you to upload your work and put yourself out there is to use social media. Now, this is very important. If you are a remote worker, you are a freelancer, or you are doing jobs online, you must have a social media presence. You must have social media accounts. So we have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and the popular one we all know, LinkedIn, right? So make sure whenever you create a project or you are done with a project, as you upload on your portfolio website like Behance, and you upload on your freelance sites, like Upwork or Fiverr, also upload on your social media sites. Make sure you upload, put yourself out there, right? You can have 1 or 2 social media presence. You can even have all of them. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you are always posting your work, always showing people what you can do. Because if you are a freelancer or you are an online seller and you don't have online social media presence, it's like you are selling rice inside your house. Right? You're not going to the market. You're not putting yourself out there. Nobody will buy from you because nobody knows what you can do, right? So make sure you are always posting your work on your social media platforms, right? So you post on freelance platforms, you post on your portfolio platforms, your portfolio sites, then you post on social media platforms, right? Just keep on posting, keep on doing amazing work, right? And make sure you are consistent with this, right? And definitely you are going to be getting jobs if you are good at your craft. So that brings me to the end of this video, guys. I hope you have learned something. I hope you have learned how to create a portfolio, how you can create a professional portfolio that can get you jobs, right, as a freelancer. And one more important point I want to mention, I want to drive is that make sure you are good at your work, because it doesn't matter if you post 20 projects, if you are always you post 100 of your work. If they are not professional, if they are not good, then nobody is going to hire you. Like I mentioned before, if I have 10 graphic designers and I need a graphic designer, I see all their work, I'm going to pick the best graphic designer. So make sure you are that best designer. Make sure you are the best at your craft, you are the best programmer, you are the best at your work. Right? Every day keep on improving on your skill. Every day keep on improving on your skill, and trust me, in no time you are going to be getting jobs easily without even stress. People are just going to be coming to you and giving you jobs. In fact, you're going to have too much work. You're going to be rejecting some jobs itself, right? I'm going to increase your prices, but make sure you always improve your skill and get better at your skill. And that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you have learned something. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.